Visiting the Dutch side of Sint Maarten in the Caribbean? Well, stay tuned for the highlights on this side of the island coming up. Where are we going next? Let's go. Sint Maarten is a very unique island with two sides and two countries controlling the different sides. Today we are focusing on the Dutch side of Sint Maarten and the highlights and things you need to go see and do on this incredible island. Welcome back to the Traveling Chzhed. My name is Michelle, and if we're meeting for the first time, this channel covers everything travel related. So don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. All right, jumping right into it. So the Dutch side of Sint Maarten is the more popular side. It's where the airport is located and it's where the cruise ships come in. So it tends to be the busier side of the island. And today I want to kind of highlight some of the things to see and do on the Dutch side. First and foremost is Maho Beach, because it is the most famous beach on the island due to the fact that Princess Juliana Airport, the runway, is right at that beach. You sit on that beach and those planes fly right over your head and look like they're about to land on your head. It's a really unique experience that I highly recommend at least once on your visit to the island. If you're not daredevil enough to sit right on the beach while these planes are landing, there's another option for you to get a great view of what's going on a little further away. Sunset Beach Bar is right at the end of Maho Beach and offers a great view of the planes coming in and taking off. You can watch all the crazies out on the beach as their stuff gets blown into the water when the planes take off as they're caught up in the jet blast. So another area that I'd like to highlight is the Simpson Bay area. So as you pick up your rental car and drive on towards Phillipsburg, you're going to pass through the Simpson Bay area. Now, some cool things that are in Simpson Bay, first and foremost, is Topper's rum. Topper lives on the island. He's actually in his little bar most of the time. We met him when we were there, and it's really cool because you can sample all the different flavors of his rum and then take some home with you if you're really enjoying them. He also sells his rum at certain Total Wine & More stores in the States. You have to look up your state's regulations on who sells rum and who doesn't, but if you're looking for it here in the States, Total Wine & More is the outlet that they sell. Another thing in Simpson Bay is the French bakery La Sucrerie. If you'd like to check out my other video on this incredible bakery, it's right here. But this bakery is family owned and they make the most delectable French bakery specialties every single day. They usually sell out of stuff, so make sure you get there early. Go sit out on the back deck where you can enjoy your breakfast while overlooking the marina, where you can see some of the huge yachts come and go from the Simpson Bay area. So next up is the Phillipsburg area. Phillipsburg is really the main city or town on the Dutch side of the island. The Front Street shopping is really known for all its jewelry stores, but don't feel you can't venture off into the side streets. The shopping in Phillipsburg is crazy. It's a couple miles long of just shops, and it's mostly a pedestrian walkway, as well as really cool little bars and things like that along the way as well. One of the things I will tell you is make sure you go down the side streets. It's also where the historic courthouse is, where the church is, and where Guava Berry Rum is. Make sure you stop into Guava Berry Rum. Again, they will let you sample things, and that rum is made right there on the island. It is incredible. That is the rum that we brought several bottles home of. Actually, a whole suitcase was only that. So make sure you save room in your luggage so you can bring home some of that great rum as well. The other thing in Phillipsburg is Great Bay. Along Great Bay, you have the boardwalk as well as a huge expanse of beach. It is also where the cruise port is. So that boardwalk area has so many bars and restaurants, as well as chair service and things like that to go cool off in the ocean. Also in Phillipsburg is the Phillipsburg market, similar to the Marigot market, but much smaller. So it's where all of your local vendors are going to be selling their crafts and their souvenirs. So if you want to pick up some quick little trinkets, t-shirts, things like that, go wander through the Phillipsburg marketplace. So another thing on the Dutch side that is known for are the casinos. They're all over the Dutch side. They're scattered about in the different neighborhoods. So if you're there for gambling, that is where you want to be for the casinos. There's casinos in Maho Beach area, there's casinos in Simpson Bay area, as well as in downtown Phillipsburg, right along Front Street. So you have a lot to choose from when it comes to gambling. If you're into that, the Dutch side is where it is. So one other thing I will say is one beach that gets overlooked many times is Mullet Bay. Mullet Bay is a huge expansive beach just past Maho Beach. So if you're coming from the airport, you're going to pass through the Maho area and through the golf course, and that is where Mullet Bay Beach is. When we were there, we came across actually some nurse sharks in the area, which was cool because we had never seen sharks in the wild like that, but we weren't swimming with them. We weren't that brave, but it was a really neat experience, and it's a quieter beach than Maho. So if you're looking for more of a low-key beach day, Mullet Bay is way more suited to that than Maho Beach. Maho Beach, one thing to know is that it is much smaller than what you think it is. There's not a lot of space to actually sit down and plop down for the day because you don't want to be behind the jet blast when the planes take off, because all your stuff gets blown into the water. Finally, on the Dutch side, there is an excursion option where you can go check out another island. The island of Anguilla sits just off the shore of Sint Maarten, and they have a ferry that goes daily from Phillipsburg area to Anguilla. So you can take a day trip over to Anguilla and explore that island as well. So those are the highlights of the Dutch side of Sint Maarten. I'm sure there's things I missed. I would love to know what you think I missed down in the comments below, and what questions you have about planning a great time on the Dutch side of the island. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. I look forward to catching you in my next video. And what I want you to do next is go right up here and watch this one here, because you're going to enjoy it. Thanks for watching the Traveling Chzhed, and until next time, travel safe. Where are we going next? Let's go.